one big hand of applause. All right, graduates, you may be seated. Graduates, you may be seated. How are you guys feeling? Are you ready? Y'all ready? With great pleasure, I welcome those who graduate this year with the Massage Therapy and Asian Bodywork Certificate. Okay. The Associate of Applied Science Holistic Health Science. The Associate of Applied Science Yoga Teacher. Master of Science in Traditional Oriental Medicine. Master of Science in Acupuncture with Chinese Herbal Medicine Specialization. The Doctor of Acupuncture and Chinese Medicine. And the Doctor of Acupuncture with Chinese Herbal Medicine Specialization. I also welcome our esteemed faculty, our loyal patients, our family and friends, fellow students, and Pacific staff members who are both here or watching virtually to honor and celebrate the achievements of these special adults who have chosen to be healers in a modern world using ancient and highly effective medicine and massage modalities. It truly does take a village, and the support that each of you have provided your graduate has been instrumental in their success. Thank you. Graduates, you are the embodiment of Pacific College's mission and values, and we are all so proud of you. I would now like to introduce our keynote speaker for today, Dr. Sam Wasowski. And Sam, yes, you have a fan, Sam. Okay. Sam completed, I'm just kidding, we're all your fan. Sam completed a few degrees at Pacific College. He earned an Associate of Applied Science in Massage Therapy and Holistic Health, a Master's in Traditional Oriental Medicine, and his doctorate in Acupuncture and Chinese Medicine. He has had the fortunate experience of also studying abroad in Beijing at an integrative hospital and enjoyed practices while in China, such as meditation and Qigong. Sam now works at the Pacific Center of Health and General Practice, where he practices along our other Pacific alumni and members of our community. We are thrilled that he is here today to welcome our new graduates into their own real-world journeys. Sam.
Maybe. There we go. Hello, everyone. As stated before, my name is Dr. Sam Wasowski, and I am a graduate of both the Massage Applied Science program and the doctorate program with Pacific College. I'd first like to acknowledge those who have walked this path before us. I'd like to pay respects to Alex Tabiri and Joe Lazaro, and a big thanks to Rick Gold. So please. I'd also like to thank everyone for being present and celebrating this momentous occasion. Thank you all for being here. It means the world to these graduates that you show up for them and support them. I would like to thank you all for your patience with them as well. I understand going through acupuncture school, you practice many things on your friends and family. So thank you for your patience with the lectures on new philosophies, how amazing herbs are, and being guinea pigs for all those techniques that maybe were less than comfortable. But without you, we would not be the same community. So truly, thank you for supporting your people, especially on this day. Now, attending Pacific College is a unique experience, unlike going to any other college. Whether it be receiving or giving massages on breaks, staring at the vending machine in an attempt to nourish your tired spleen, trying to make sure no one can see that you're not wearing pants during an online class, and blaming every poor test mark on Mercury's spin cycle. There are many, many unique moments that hallmark Pacific College. But overall, we are a community. We're a family that uplift each other when we need it, and we fortify our ties to the pursuit of health and happiness. We all share a unique bond and drive to give and explore. And through both the massage and acupuncture programs, there are defining moments, there's sentiments, and responsibilities established. You all were trusted and given an immense amount of trust by the people you had just met. You were trusted to rise to the occasion, and you were trusted to truly hear someone when they may be at their most vulnerable. During your time here, you gained a better understanding of connection, of listening, creating, and of yourselves. The experience at this school is so much more than learning a trade or fine-tuning a craft. You gain something you leave with, a lens and a different perspective on life. This lens which to view the world and yourself. And when this lens changes throughout your time at Pacific College and throughout your life, you learn to become a dynamic expression of traditional medicine and pillars in your communities and circles. And I'm sure you all have already been influencing your circles. Attending these programs is very yin in nature. Much like a seed that's planted, it represents this potential energy for the passion for this medicine. And while studying, you all nurtured and watered this plant, this seed, until it sprouted with yang energy. And in that expression grew its stalk upward. This stalk will continue to grow, and as it does, it will grow buds and leaves throughout your practice. Although these buds and leaves may detract you from what you think is your main path, they're only reinforcing the power of the stalk by gaining nutrition and aiding you on this journey. So please explore. And soon enough, no matter what direction they grow, it will nourish this plant until it inevitably blossoms into the fruit of your labor and a flourishing practice. You all have done the work. You've put in the hours. You've made the sacrifices to study and sleep when you can. You've limited your travels, abstained from not only gluten and dairy, but some of life's freedoms in order to develop a deeper understanding of how you can help bring others to their own personal freedoms. And that is why I thank you. I know all of you have the ability to become pillars in this community. And I know you all are eager to practice and treat patients, and some of you already are. But please remember, you're also part of this beautiful community. So show up for yourself the same way you would show up for your patients. Take care of yourself. Go outside, soak up the sun, tonify your chi, be authentic. Be your own version, what it is to practice these arts. This canvas is yours to paint with the brushes that you have all created. I'd like to leave you with a quote. Cultivate virtue in your own person, and it becomes a genuine part of you. Cultivate it in the family, and it will abide. Cultivate it in the community, and it will live and grow. Cultivate it in the state, and it will flourish abundantly. Cultivate it in the world, and it will become universal. Lao Tzu. Thank you all for being here, and most importantly, congratulations.
Thank you, Sam. Now to introduce our first student speaker, I'd like to invite up our Academic Dean of Undergraduate Studies, Deborah Russ.
All right. Hi. So nice to see you all. So it gives me great pleasure to introduce our student speaker. Alyssa Coe began her journey with the Massage Therapy Asian Bodywork Certificate Program in January 2020. Yes, the beginning of the pandemic. While enrolled in the massage program, Alyssa was also enrolled in the Medical Cannabis Care Certificate. Alyssa's passion for learning and believing in holistic healing was such a beautiful thing to watch her grow. Passionate about Pacific College, she enrolled in the yoga teacher training program in September 2022 and graduated along with her other degrees in yoga teacher training associates of 500-hour registered yoga trainer. When she's not in the books studying, giving massage, or teaching yoga, she enjoys baking, working out, doing art, and going on adventures with her family. Please give a warm welcome to Alyssa Coe.
Thank you, Dean Deb. Good afternoon, family, friends, and faculty. Thank you for coming out to celebrate your scholar. And to my fellow graduates, we did it. For those that don't know who I am, as Dean Deb introduced me, I'm Alyssa. I'm graduating my associates from the yoga teacher program. And like Dean said, this is my third diploma from Pacific. I did the massage therapy and medical cannabis programs during the pandemic. That was an experience, and it was a great way, the way that we all adapted online. But this program is my favorite by far. From the amazing faculty and the supportive cohort, we all experienced mental, physical, and emotional hardships, and it seemed to happen to all of us at the same exact time. But I think that's what made it feel a little easier. We had each other and were given the space to be vulnerable without judgment in so many of our classes, especially when the class sizes were less than 4. Even the larger classes, there was so much support and encouragement, and we were each other's hype people. Often, we gave each other free mama hugs and reassurance that we weren't the only ones that forgot to do the homework. With what felt like many downs, the ups came in hot, like me getting engaged. Thank you. Our buddy getting married, our kiddos promoting to the next grade level, and then making ghee with Haunani. There was so much to be grateful for, even the lows. Those lows were just moments we needed for our growth. We always proved that we were resilient and anti-fragile. I'm so proud of everyone that's sitting here today because being a Pacific student is no joke. We are challenged, held to the highest standard, and pushed to elevate every day. That mentality is now ingrained in us as we go into our careers or pursue another degree the way that I do every year. We are going to continue to do big and beautiful things. So before we can leave to eat, I want to say, congratulations, grads.
Thank you, Miss Alyssa. And now to introduce our acupuncture student speaker, I would like to invite up our Academic Dean of Graduate Studies, Dr. Valerie Rizudis.
Hello, everyone. It is my honor and pleasure to introduce the Master and Doctor of Acupuncture and Chinese Herbal Medicine speaker, Ron Garcia. One of the joys of having Ron as a student was his endless curiosity. The medicine that we practice is full of wonder and magic, as well as science. Ron embraced both the science and the magic to create a successful practice as a student intern. He was generous with his time and his knowledge, helping his classmates as well as those in the years below him. As an intern, his patient care was impeccable. He researched, he studied, he asked questions of the clinicians he worked with. He was not afraid to try new things, and I love that in a student. When I asked Ron to provide a bio for this introduction, he sent me the following. Life is a collection of a lot of little things that make up one big something. I have been many versions of me throughout my life. In this current version, I earned a doctorate degree from an accredited institution. This is the moment that matters. This is the version that exists. Not a lot of bio. But I think that this sums up Ron perfectly. He is part poet, part artist, part scientist, and as a whole, he is a glorious healer and an excellent representative for his graduating class. Please help me welcome Dr. Ron Garcia.
Thanks. Very nice, very nice. And Sam and I, before I start, have some common themes. So this might be what everyone needs to hear, right? Ready? Okay. Let us begin with gratitude for opportunity, for the gift of curiosity, for the capacity to explore new ideas, for breath, for being here together, a community, for the teachers and faculty who support and encourage this journey, for our friends and family, both gathered here and those not physically here who have witnessed the process. And what is this process? Why are we here? So essentially, the bones in the body, they float in this sea of soft tissue, and they're held together in a position by tension from muscles and fascia, connective tissue, right? Yeah, okay. So the shape of the body isn't maintained by rigid joints and compression like a house, but by a balance of tension across the entire structure. The muscles, tendons, ligaments, bones, channels, meridians, fascia keep everything cohesive through connection. So we learned this word, tensegrity. This is tensegrity. This is why one part of the body's disruption of function can affect the function of another part, tensegrity. And this doesn't just apply to the body, but it also applies to us, to our families, our communities, to nature. It's all about the connections. The connections give it context, give it strength. Tensegrity is synergy. It's the coexistence between the opposite parts of natural laws, such as pull and push, press, tense, aversion, attraction, expansion, contraction, yin and yang. It is integration of and in nature. The individual parts make up the whole. A single particle, a single element, is not an independently existing entity. It is a set of relationships that reach out towards other things. These particle interactions, they don't remain static. They oscillate in rhythmic movements and give rise to the stable structures which build up the material world. So at the subatomic level, the subtlest level, we are all just vibrating particles, mostly oxygen, carbon, hydrogen, and nitrogen. 99% of our bodies are composed of just 6 elements: oxygen, carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, calcium, phosphorus. And our DNA is made up of carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, and phosphorus. And these are the same elements that are made by stars and released into the cosmos when the stars expire. So in quantum physics and meditation, we can observe the subatomic world, the subtle vibration of nature. We witness this universal fundamental reality, a universal interconnectedness of things, events, and living beings. It's a cosmic web of connections. Or, as Austrian-American physicist and author Fritjof Capra writes, a cosmic dance of energy, a tissue or matrix of events in which connections overlap and combine and create the texture of the whole. This is our fundamental reality. We combine to create the texture of the whole. So the ancient mystics have been saying this for millennia, and modern science is now observing this truth. Yet, we tend to separate ourselves from everybody and everything that we are missing, despite the truth that we share our subtle composition with the natural world around us. So author and motivational speaker, in his later years an explorer of Taoism, Wayne Dyer says, we come from a source. Universe, nothingness, Tao, God, whatever we want to call it, this source is everywhere. There is no place where it is not. It is in all that we are and all that we are not. Everything is connected in spirit, in energy. There's a powerful organizing intelligence that is in all things. And this is proven through the matrix of morphogenesis, the intelligent formation, organization, and distribution of cells during embryonic development. A sunflower, a human, a kitty cat, the cosmos, there's an organizing intelligence guiding growth and existence. The same as stars we are of this natural world. Gautama Buddha also relates this idea when he says, we are the same as plants, as trees, as other people, as the rain that falls. We consist of that which is around us. We are the same as everything. So simply put, you matter. You are integral to this experience. You are an important part of this whole structure. You are an indivisible part, and even in a subtle way, an expression of the unity that we see. You contribute to the integrity of this process, this life. You are part of the expansion and the contraction, the heartbeat. The question, why are we here? You have to trust that you are enough. We came into this world perfect. There is no imperfection in nature. We are nature. Nature is perfect. And like nature, sometimes we may run in excess or hypertonicity in one way, or with deficiency or hypotonicity in another way. The pendulum of experience always swings, ebbs and flows. It rises and passes. It rises and passes. We can remain curious. We can inquire. What aspect is compromising the integrity of the structure? Is it sustainable? We can give observation at the subtlest level. We can pay attention, and with intention, we can take action. We can affect the integrity of the structure, the body, our families, our communities, ourselves. Modern science has coincided with the ancients. We are all one. Made of particles, waves, vibration, together creating form. Our bodies, our families, our communities. There is wisdom in observation. You have to trust that you are enough. We came into this world perfect. There is no imperfection in nature. We are nature. Nature is perfect. From the perfect springs the perfect. If the perfect is taken from the perfect, only the perfect remains. And still, we are constantly changing, constantly evolving, constantly changing. And personal evolutions are often slow in the process. And the process can challenge our equanimity, the calmness of our minds. But through observation, mindfulness, equanimity, secure in the awareness that we are constantly changing, that we are all the same, and an important part of this universe experience, the path becomes clear. We do our best. Gather information, have intention, take action, and modify the approach as needed without attachment to the expectation of the outcome. Do your best. S.N. Goenka, a teacher of meditation, says, nothing happens accidentally. Every change has a cause which produces an effect, and that effect in turn becomes the cause for further change, making an endless chain of cause and effect. And still, another law will become clear. As the cause is, so the effect will be. As the seed is, so the fruit will be. So the seeds we plant are the fruit we eat. He would say, you want mangoes, plant mango seeds. You want lemons, plant lemon seeds. But don't expect mangoes from a lemon seed. Plant the seeds for the fruit that you want to produce. And adding attention to this garden of seeds helps nurture the nature of the process, the pendulum swing, the ebb and flow, the expansion and contraction, the rising and passing, the heartbeat. So 1 year ago, 3 years ago, 4, 5, 6 years ago, maybe 7 years ago, some of us, you planted some seeds. And the education, the diplomas, the degrees which we are awarded today are not the only fruits. The process, the personal challenge that were overcome, the stress endured, the acceptance of the unknown, the commitment to following through, the laughter, the friendships, the conversations, the exchange of ideas, the education, the internal alchemy that we willingly, sometimes begrudgingly, participated in, deepened the roots, the highs and lows, the ebbs and the flows. It brought us closer to the answer, or at the very least, gave dimension to the question. Why are we here? Are we the change we seek? Are we the love that we hope for? Mark Twain wrote, "Forgiveness is the fragrance that the violet sheds on the heel that has crushed it." Are we the fragrance? Do we root ourselves in compassion? Why are we here? Keep up the efforts. Little by little, progress is made, raising the baseline. Efforts become the practice. Practice becomes effortless. With patience and persistence, we are bound to be successful. May we all seek the space to observe, find the right conduit, and have the skill to apply the correct energy in the correct place for the correct change. May we all develop qualities of compassion, love, and goodwill for others. May all beings enjoy real peace, real harmony, and real happiness. May all beings be happy. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And congratulations. Congratulations to everyone. Patience and persistence. You're bound to be successful.
Thank you, Ron. Bet you guys didn't know you were coming to learn tonight. That was awesome. Now the much awaited portion of our program begins, the conferral of diplomas and certificates of our graduates. I'd like to welcome back Dr. Valerie Rasutis.
With a certificate in massage therapy, Asian bodywork by Arvin Broussard. Aida Gonzalez. Brooke Letty. Samantha Sluice. Thomas Morgan. Brianna Bonsucci. Megan Urias. Andrea Hernandez. Veronica Yokohama. Sarah Bowie. Alyssa Leanne. Presenting the Associate of Applied Science unit. Caitlin Martin. Jeremy Forrest. Master Elizabeth Smith. Master Melanie Alexander. Presenting the graduates of the Doctor of Acupuncture and Chinese Medicine, Dr. Katie Coleman. Dr. Susan Hurst. Dr. Angie Wagner. Dr. Joanna Smith. Dr. Angie Cruz. Dr. Kimberly White. Dr. Matron. Dr. Gianna Riel Smith. Dr. Leah Willis. Dr. Ronald Garcia. Dr. Yukino White. Dr. Erica Shaw. Dr. Rebecca Durham. Dr. Nicholas Petras. Dr. Jennifer Browbridge. Dr. Debbie. Dr. Ashley Martinez. Dr. Joss Martinez. Dr. Kathleen Rizzo. Dr. Addie Rubenstein. Dr. Yahweh. Dr. Yanning Yao. Dr. Tintin Rose. Dr. Lisa Marie Sanchez. Dr. Tracy Scott. Dr. Veronica Swartz. Dr. Hannah Anderson. Dr. Rachel Eusebio. Dr. Heather Yu. Dr. Monica Strickler. Dr. Lucy Love. Dr. Lucy.